So question goes like this: XYZ Limited is in a business of manufacturing steel utensils. The firm is planning to diversify and add a new product line. The firm can either buy required machinery or get it on lease. The two options are there. Either they can buy or they can go for lease. The machine can be purchased at rupees 15 lakh. One is the machine being purchased at rupees 15 lakh. It is expected to have a useful life of 5 years and with a salary value of rupees 1 lakh after the expiry of 5 years. Okay. The purchase can be financed by 20% loan receivable in 5 equal annual installments, inclusive of interest, becoming due at the end of year. Alternatively, the machine can be taken on 1 year at the year end lease rental of rupees 4,50,000 for 5 years. Okay. Advise the company which option is should choose. So there are two things what we have to understand is 15 lakh is the cost of machine. Either we should go for buying the machine by borrowing the amount, or we should go for lease. This is the entire question. Okay. So now I'll solve the problem. You can check it out how to solve this particular problem. Okay. Okay, those are online. Probably, I guess you can see the board. Okay. So the first thing is what we are supposed to do. So calculation based on the present value. Okay. So last class already we discussed. First, what we should do? We should find out the lease rental, correct? Calculation of present value under lease rental. Calculation of present value under lease rental. Calculation of present value under lease rental. Okay. Now, if you are calculating, what are the headings we should take? Year end. Correct, no? What are the headings we require? Then lease amount. Lease amount. Less of tax. Okay. Then. Sorry? Present value, interest factor annuity at 13%, then total present value. Okay? So 1 to 5, lease rental will remain the same for 1 to 5 years. Okay? Lease rental remains same for 1 to 5 years. What is the lease amount? 4 lakh 50,000 into 1 minus tax rate. What is the tax rate? 35%. Okay. So how much it comes to? 4 lakh 50,000 into 1 minus 0.65 into 4 lakh 50,000. How much it comes to? 2 lakh 500. So here the cost of capital is 20%. It is in the problem is 18%. Make it as 20%. The cost of capital is 20%. Okay. So 20% is, I just put asterisk mark here. 20% into 1 minus 0.35. How much comes to? 13%. Okay. That's what we got. 13% here. 20% into 1 minus 0.35. 1 minus 0.35. Okay. So that is okay. So that is what we call, we get 13%. Okay. So now what we should do? We should find out 13% We should find out 13% under 5th year. How much you get it? We should find the present value with respect to annual table. We should find the annual table 13% 5th year. 3.517. So now what we should do? We should multiply this with this. Okay? 3.517 multiplied by 2,90,500. So what the answer get? 10,28,000. So this is the cost which you have to incur if you go for a lease rental. The present value of the cost. I am not like the cost is different. The present value of the cost if you go for lease rental is 10,28,723. Is this clear to all of you? Is this clear? Lease rental. Now, once you are clear with the lease rental, those are online. All of you are clear. If anybody has query, just can ask. So once you are clear with this, now we'll go for a second option. What is that? Buying option. So we have two options here. One is either we can go with the leasing of a, we can go for a lease rental of the machine, or we can buy it out. The first one what we discussed is we discussed about lease rental. There we got an answer as 10,28,723. Keep this one in your mind. We go for next one. Okay. Second one is, second option what we have is calculation of present under buying alternative. Buying alternative. Okay. So now if you want to buy a machinery, okay, at that time what is the which one is feasible? Whether I should go for buying or should go for leasing? Okay. So now what are the headings we have? Last class already we discussed. Year end. Sorry. Loan amount. Loan installment I can say. Or loan amount. Like loan amount. Loan amount. Then tax advantage on one is interest, other one is depreciation, then sorry net cash outflow, then present value interest factor, then last we have total present value. Okay, this table we should get it ready. Okay, so here we have 5 years, correct? We have 5 years. Okay. So we have 5 years. What is the loan amount? What is the loan amount? What is the loan amount? Loan installment amount is, it comes to how much? Yesterday, last class we calculated now already. Yes, very good. So 5,01,505. So 5,01,505. How we get the 5,01,505? I'll go with this here calculation. So what is total amount? What is the total value of the machinery? Value of machinery is 15 lakhs. Okay, value of machine is 15 lakhs. Now, what is the present value interest factor annuity? Present value interest factor annuity 2 point. Okay. So now loan installment amount is equal to 15 lakh divided by 2.991. How much comes to 5 lakh? This is the loan amount. I write here loan amount for 1. Here also write 1. So you can have the calculation. So you will come to know. Okay. So what is the loan amount now? 5 lakh 1,500. 505. I write for all the 5 years. Loan amount will remain same, right? Okay, up to this point, we calculate. Now we need to find out the interest. We need to find the interest here. How to find interest? So now we can take the working note. Working note number 2, calculation of interest. Working note number 1 is, what is the working note number 1? So 1 we have calculated this one. I have taken calculation of loan amount is 1 I have taken. So now I take this as 2. Okay. So what is working note number 2? Calculation of So now to find out the calculation of interest, how to do this? How to do this calculation of interest? Be first. Don't know. Okay, others, those who are offline, just we discussed yesterday, no? This can also be called as schedule of debt payment. This can also be called as a schedule of debt payment. Yes. In the last class we discussed, no? What are the columns we should have? Year end, then very good. Year end, then loan at the beginning, correct? Loan installment, then loan installment. Okay, after that, of loan installment, loan at the beginning of the year. Loan at the beginning of the year. Then, sorry, what are the payments we need to make? Payments. We have to make 2 types of payments here, right? One is interest, other one is principal amount. Okay, then what else we have? Sorry, loan at the end of the year. Okay. This is clear? So year end, loan installment, loan at the beginning of the year, interest, principal, and loan at the end of the year. So now we take one by one. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as 5. What is the loan installment amount? 5 lakh 1,000. So loan at the beginning of the year. How much is the loan at the beginning of the year? what is the cost of the machine? 15 lakh, right? 15 lakh was the loan at the beginning of the year. So interest how much we need to pay? 15 lakh into rate of interest how much? 20%. 15 lakh into 20% how much comes to? For one I'll show 15 lakh into 20%. It comes to 3 lakh. Okay. So then what is the like out of 5 lakh 1,505 how much interest we have paid? Out of 5 lakh the loan amount how much we are paying? Installment every year we are paying 5 lakh 1,505, correct? Out of 5 lakh 1,505 how much we are paying towards interest? 3 lakh. So what is the left out amount? 2 lakh. Interest we are paying interest, we are paying installment, correct? Out of which 3 lakh rupees we are paying towards interest. What is the left amount? 2 lakh 1,505 we are paying towards the principal amount. So what was the principal at the beginning of the year? 15 lakh. Out of 15 lakh, we have how much we have repaid? 2 lakh 1,505. What is the balance amount? 12,98,495. Is it correct? Now, the loan at the end of the year, end of the first year, become loan at the beginning of the second year. It is how much? 12,98,495. Okay? So now, interest we have to calculate 12,98,495 into 20%. 2 lakh 89,000 59,699. Both those are offline on both you have to calculate. Don't rely on somebody's answer. Okay, you have to rely on your answers. Okay, so 12,98,495 into 20%. If you multiply this one with 20%, you will answer as 2,59,699. Okay, so now 5,1,505 minus this one, how much you get? How much? 2,41,806. Okay. What is the balance amount? Out of 12 lakh, you take out 2 lakhs. 10 lakh? 56,689. Okay. So now, so come back to this one. 10 lakh. Answer towards 10 lakh 56,689 into 20%. 2 lakh. Okay. What is the principal amount now? 2 lakh 90,000. Okay. So the end amount. So 10 lakh minus 2 lakh 90,000. 7 lakh. Okay. So this will come at the beginning of next year. 7 lakh 66,522. Again 20%. 1 lakh. Okay. 3 not. Principal amount 5,1,505 minus this amount. Will it be 2 lakh? 3 lakh? 2 not? Balance? 4 lakh? 1,800. Okay. How much? 83,000. 4 lakh. 70,000. not carry this one because we are carrying it for 5 years. Okay, because of rounding off, because of decimals, we got 480, otherwise we do not got any amount over there. Okay, fine. So now we got this one. So first what we do now, we'll substitute this value in your interest. Okay. So interest amount, what we should do? Tax advantage they return. That is, so whatever the interest we pay towards the amount what we borrowed is a tax deductible. EBDIT minus depreciation like EBIT. So either we pay for interest, then we return EBT. Okay. So D and I, that is depreciation and interest, both are tax sheets. We have tax sheets on that. Because of the tax sheet, we have advantage of that. Whatever tax we pay or whatever interest we pay, it is a tax advantage. What is the tax rate? 0.35. Okay, so if you multiply that one with that, so what is the tax advantage you get? 0.35 of 3 lakhs. So 3 lakh is the interest, first year interest is 3 lakh into 0.35. 1 lakh? Alright, for this one I'll write here. So 3 lakh into 0.35. How much get? 1 lakh 5,000. Exact 5,000? 1 lakh 5,000 we got it. In the same way for second one, second year interest is 2,59,699. 2,59,000. Here you can see interest is 2,59,699 into 35%. How much? 90,897. Okay. Third year. Any confusions, any query anybody has here? So what we are doing? Whatever interest we pay as a tax advantage. For that, what we are doing? We have tax rate is 35%, correct? Because tax rate is 35%, we are multiplying tax rate with the interest. Okay. So how much it is? Third year 2,11,388 into 35%. 17,000. 58 or 68? Next is 50. 53,000. So 50 plus 656. 280. 2, 3, whatever. If it is more than 0.5, you write as 3. If it is less than that, you write as 2. Okay. 2. Shall I 2 or 3? 2. Even this 0.5 also, you should consider it as a next number. Okay. Is this clear to all of you? Anybody has got any query here? In understanding interest? Hope it's clear. So now in the same we have to find out depreciation. Calculate same thing. You write that in one more working note number 3. Now write working note number 3. Calculation of depreciation tax sheet. Or if you want, you can write one more column here, you can write here tax advantage, you can write. If you are confused with that, you can write one more column, you can write here tax advantage. Okay. So now what you should do? You should go for working note number 3, calculation of depreciation tax sheet. Calculation of depreciation tax sheet. Okay. When we calculate the depreciation tax sheet, what are things that we should consider? Yeah, we should go with the tax sheet. So year, depreciation, and then balance at the end of the year. We take first column as year, then we take depreciation, then balance at the end of the year. How many years we have? 5. Okay. What is the amount of depreciation? 15 lakh on the machinery value, correct? Into what is the rate of depreciation? Rate of depreciation is 25%, 35%. Just take it on column. 25 on WDV method. Okay. Depreciation at 25% on WDV, that is return on value method. Okay. So 25%, 15 lakh into 25%, how much comes to? How much? 3,75,000. What is the 15 lakh minus 3,75,000? 11 lakh. This is the balance at the end of the year, correct? Hope it's clear. Machinery, initially the value of the machine was 15 lakh. After depreciation, end of the year, what is the value of the machine? 11 lakh 25,000. So now, second year we have to calculate the depreciation. 11 lakh 25,000 into 25%. 2 lakh 80. 2 lakh 80. 250. 2 lakh 81,000 250, correct? Okay. So then, how much? 11 lakh 25,000 minus 2 lakh 81,000 250. How much? 8,43,750. The third one is 8 lakh 43,750 into 25%. 2 lakh 938. Balance amount 6 lakh 830. Is it correct? 832. 812. 812. Is it right now? Is it right? Correct, no? All of you getting? All of you are with me? All of you getting, no? No issues? Okay. So then 6 lakh 32,812 into 25%. 1 lakh 203. So what is the balance amount? 4,74,609. So 4,74,609 into 25%. 1 lakh 80,652. Final answer 3 lakh 55,000 9. Correct? Is it correct? The value what I written? 3,55,967. Up to is all of it clear? So no issues. Now what we do? Instead of doing here itself, what we do? Tax advantage are right here itself. Okay? So 11,25,000 into 35%. There is we have done it, so to show you I am doing here. Okay? This completes the calculation. I am doing extra here. 11,25,000 into 35%. How much you get it? How much? 3,20,000. 3,90,000. 758. 750. Correct? Is it correct? Okay. So next one, 8,43,750 into 35%. 2 lakh. Next, third year. 2 lakh. 21,000. 4. 84 or 85?
84.
Next, 1 lakh. 1 lakh. 113. Last one. 1,54,585. 1,24,585. That's complete. Okay. So what we have done? We have calculated tax advantage, that is, we have multiplied whatever the so where we multiply. Entire thing you have done wrong. Do you know why you have done wrong? None of you use the common sense. None of you. If you calculate the tax advantage and difference, you will not have balance amount, correct? So why multiply? You are amusement, sir. Don't do like multiply whatever it is, don't follow it, okay? So just have to erase it. So those are online also. So don't calculate the 35% on balance end of the year. You have to calculate on depreciation, okay? So 3,70,000 to 35%. 1 lakh. Then 98,430. Okay. 2,10,938 into 35%. 23,800. 17,000. Okay. For one, I'll show how you got 1,250. 3,75,000 into 35%. Okay. Yeah. Now, what is the fourth one? 50. 370. Okay. So now we got a tax advantage on depreciation. To write the same amount, 90 first one 1,31,250. Second year 98,438. First. Third year 73,828. Then fourth year is how much? 55,371. 41,000. Okay. So next cash flow we should find out. What we should do? Add. So in net cash flow, what we should do? 5,01,505. How we should write now? 5,01,505 minus, open the bracket, 1,05,000 plus 1,31,250. Like this we do it. Do it quickly and get the answers for all these things. So a net cash flow, what is total amount what you are paying? So this is the amount, this is the loan. Don't do magi. I try to understand why we are doing this. So 5,01,505 is the interest what you are paying. So installment amount what you are paying. Out of this, these are the advantages what we have. So whatever the interest we pay, whatever the depreciation we pay, on that we have some advantage. So that advantage we should deduct it. Okay. So the net amount how much I am paying? 5,05,505 minus these two, depreciation and interest. If you take out that one, what is the amount we get? 2,65,000 to 255. How we got this answer? Okay. Same way calculate for rest of the things. Those who are online, you are following it up. No issues, no? No sounds. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Next one is, second one is 130. 172. 3,12,172, correct? Third one? 52,000. Okay, then 3 lakh 90 or 91? What? 3 lakh 92,000. 4 lakh 30,000. Okay. 95. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now what you should do? If you find the present interest factor, what rate you are doing? I already just use your common sense. Whatever is the right, let me take it what you do it. Yeah, present value, interest factor of what rate? What is the discount rate we will take? Yes, you should take 13%. Present interest factor at why 13%? Because cost of capital is 20%, post tax is 30%. Cost of capital what they will follow is 20%. Post tax, remember post tax will come to 13%. Let's do it. Find out the one by one. 13% and 1 year, 13%, 2 years, 13%, 3 years. Just find out for all the 5 years quickly. Write down outward statements. Tell me, okay? Let's do it quickly. What are the answers? Yes, 0.885, 0.783, 0.693, 613. Yes, very good. So now what we should do? We should multiply net cash outflow with the present value interest factor at 13%. If you multiply these two, what the answer get? Okay. 2,34,751. Then 751. Okay. Then 2,44,431. 2,45,000. Next. Okay. 2 lakh. 2 lakh. 8. Totally. How much total comes? 11 lakh. 98,750. Is it correct? 11 lakh 98,758. So just total it once again. Is there any discrimination? There should not be an issue in total, because the total goes wrong, everything will go wrong. Total is correct, 100% pakka. If the total is 100% pakka, so I'll go for next one. All of you calculate total. Rest all is correct. Multiplication and calculation is correct. Shall I move further? Okay. So now total amount what it was 11,98,758. Now less salvage value. What is salvage value? At the end of the 5th year, machine has, if you sell the machine, it's able to recover how much? 1 lakh. The machine is going to recover 1 lakh. So 1 lakh, when we are recovering this one at the end of 5th year, this are converted to present value. So you can write here also less present value of salvage value. Okay. So 1 lakh is the value which we are getting at the end of 5th year. If you convert that one to present value, so what is the value? 5th year 13% comes to 0.543. If you multiply these two, how much I get it? 54,300. 54,300. Next, see what is the value at the end of the year? End of the year, how much we have? What is the value at the end of the year? Machinery value, just to calculate depreciation, no? Just to go for the depreciation schedule, there check it out. What is the value of the machinery at the end of the 5th year? Okay. 3 lakh worth of machinery for how much we have sold? 1 lakh. So how much we incurred a loss? 2 lakh something. So loss, short term capital loss is 3,55,000. How much it is? 957 minus 1 lakh. How much comes to? 2 lakh? Yeah, I repeat again. So depreciation, just to go back the depreciation, where we have made a working note, no? In working note, we have done depreciation, correct? In the working note where we have done a depreciation, the balance at the end of the year, just check the balance at the end of the year. Balance of machinery at the end of 5th year is how much? Balance of machinery at the end of 5th year. How much it is? Yeah, 3,55,957. But we have sold the machinery at what cost? We have sold machine for the cost of 1 lakh. So we incurred a loss of 3,55,957. Just you can see here, which I am calculating. 3,55,957 minus 1 lakh. How much you get? 2 lakh. 2,55,000. 2,55,955. This is the loss what we incurred. 957. So this is the amount of loss. So on this, what is the tax rate which we are saving? Into 35% is the tax rate, correct? If you calculate 35%, how much we get? 89,585. 89,585 is the loss what we incurred. Okay. So this when we incur this loss at the end of 50th year. If we convert that into present value, so this loss what when we incurred is at the end of 50th year. If we convert this one to present value 0.543. So 0.54 13% 5 years comes to 0.543. If you multiply this one with 0.543, how much rate? How much rate? 89,585 multiplied by 0.543. How much? 48,000. 645. Now add this 54,300 minus 48,645. 54,300 plus 48,645. How much you get it? How much? 1,02,009. Correct? We are in the classroom. 1,02,945. Okay. So now 11,98,745 less this amount. 10 lakh. The final answer what we get in buying alternative is 10,95,813. Whereas in case of lease rental, how much we got? 10,28,723. So which one is higher? So buying. So we have 10,95,000, which is higher than the. So lease rental, that is 10,28,723. So it is recommended that the company should go for XYZ company. The XYZ company should go for lease rental rather than going with the buying option. Is that clear? This is a recommendation. Yes, anybody has got any query here? This is the end of the problem. Anybody has any queries? So no? Okay. I will close then. So those are online. Anybody has got any query? Okay. Okay. Thank you all. So today also, just one of you can give me the list later. Okay, those who are present, you can give me the list later. Because I know your Madhya Pradesh is very hungry, so Uttar Pradesh will not work sometimes. So let me leave the class. Okay. For one thing where I am very happy.